WUSA 9 Weather Impact is sponsored by Morgan & Morgan.
Well, hey there, I'm WUSA 9 meteorologist Michaela Lucero. As we move throughout your Monday afternoon, it's gray, it's gloomy, and it's about to get a little bit soggy out there. Temperatures today will still make it into the upper 70s to near 80 degrees, so it will feel almost a little sticky, a little humid out there. Mostly cloudy for your afternoon and evening, and with those clouds will come some showers. But here's the thing. It's going to be very, very light rain. Just these kind of nuisance little misty sprinkles coming through. And it's actually because of Tropical Storm Imelda. I'm going to walk you through what Imelda and Umberto are doing here in just a little bit, but let me show you what your afternoon looks like. Here we are right around lunchtime on Monday, just a few scattered showers, and this is the story by 3 o'clock for kiddos who are headed home from school. Yeah, a few sprinkles here and there, but mainly for areas south of the district. Places like Warrenton, Culpeper, Orange, Fredericksburg, even into La Plata. Be prepared for a few additional showers, and those will continue to pass through overnight Monday into Tuesday morning. So Tuesday when we're waking up, the roads will be a little bit on the damp side. They'll be damp for your commute home on Monday, but it's not going to really be all too wet that we're going to see significant impacts from the rain, but it's just those kind of gloomy conditions that we get this time of year. Here we are on Tuesday morning. Yeah, similar story, just gray with those showers and cloudy skies. Now that rain will start to clear out late on Tuesday, and even the clouds break up, meaning we've got some sunshine on the way for your Wednesday. But let's talk about why we're getting this rain. We've got two systems out there right now in the tropics. We have Tropical Storm Imelda and Hurricane Umberto, and they are right next to each other. So this one right here, that is Hurricane Umberto. You can see the difference right here between a tropical storm and a hurricane. See how ragged that is? You've got all these kind of tails on the outside, and see how organized and circular this one is? Yeah, this one obviously much, much more powerful than what we're seeing over there with Imelda. So here's what we have on Imelda right now. Winds are at about 60 miles per hour, so it has strengthened over the last about 12 hours. It is expected to become at least a Category 1 hurricane, potentially a Category 2 storm as it passes over Bermuda. Right now, models are continuing to push it further and further out to sea, and it looks like it's going to take a real good turn right after it passes over the Bahamas. Now, there will still be some impacts to the continental United States. All of the East Coast needs to be prepared for dangerous rip currents and dangerous surf if you're heading out to any of the waters, especially near the Carolinas. And we also have to watch out for some of those showers. This is what's bringing those showers. Now, it's going to be kind of those wide outspread bands, but we'll talk about why those are coming here in just a little bit. Now, these are our spaghetti plots showing us where we're expecting the system to go. And when we see these lines really, really close and tight together, that tells us that all of our models agree on where this system is going. So that gives us a lot of confidence in the forecast. So we are expecting this to turn back off into the Atlantic. As far as Hurricane Umberto goes, still a major hurricane, Category 4. This one's still pretty powerful, and it's ripping out there. 145 miles per hour winds sustained with gusts at 175. It's moving at a relatively okay pace at about 13 miles per hour. But it's a powerful system, and it's maintained its strength for a while. Now, as it passes just to the north of Bermuda, it will start to weaken. It's moving into an area that's not quite as conducive to strong hurricanes. So some good news that we will see it weaken, but this will also impact the East Coast, our beaches, in the way of those increased risk for rip currents as well as dangerous surf. Now, when we see those outer bands of Imelda start to pass through our area, that is what's bringing us the rain for your Monday and your Tuesday. So even though we're not seeing a direct landfall of Imelda, we're still getting some showers from it. So interesting there. All right, tonight temperatures falling into the 60s across the region. It is going to be a pretty mild night out there. Tomorrow, pretty similar to today. We'll wake up in the 60s, make it into the low 70s throughout the morning. Afternoon highs will be in the upper 70s to near 80 degrees. But it is just going to be another one of those gray and gloomy days. If you are maybe taking the metro, have to walk outside a good amount, I would just have an umbrella handy just in case you do get stuck under one of those little bit more persistent sprinkles. All right, your day temperature trend. Wednesday is October 1st. Can you believe that? That is just crazy. We're dropping into the 60s for your Thursday. We've got a cold front coming through, dropping those temperatures ever so slightly. And then we're back into the 70s and 80s for that first full week of October. All right, here we go for your 7-day forecast. Just make it through the gloomy Monday, Tuesday, and then that sunshine is back in the forecast.